So
yeah.
Well, okay.
I know.
You know, I found online. You'd be amazed how many different streaming services are doing old time radio.
Quite a few actually.
Quite a few.
Because you listened to some this afternoon.
I did.
Yes, you did.
And, you know, I think the reason why?
Why?
Because they're in public domain. They're free.
Well, that and the fact that podcast for all purposes is radio.
That's radio.
It's radio.
That's all it is.
Which I think is kind of fucking awesome. Hey, I'm Sean Landry.
Summers.
And we are the Seniors Improv Comedy. And we are excited, speaking of podcasts and the whole 9 yards.
We're doing something special today.
We're doing something very special.
Unusual, out of the ordinary.
Two extraordinarily funny men that gave me the honor of playing on their podcast in a certain format that my big nerd pants love. But before we introduce them, I would like to introduce you to the original OG.
The OG improv
It is the OG improv god, because the other improv god is actually here in California visiting family, but did not get in until later. So we got the original OG. He is the Popeye of improv gods. Oh, improv god.
Hello, 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 hello.
I miss you doing that, improv god.
Oh, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Good to be back. Good to be back.
Yay!
Hi, hello, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, improv god, your stash is killing it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
That stash is killing it, bro. Oh, by the way, I would like to go and introduce you to these two men that I think everybody at the Pack Thier are already, two of us, myself and Rich Sohn, have done their show. These men are out of Atlanta, Georgia, close by Georgia.
Well, Atlanta is in Georgia, so you're not close to Georgia. You're actually in Georgia.
I hate you. And they're extraordinarily funny. They do this show called Hitchhikers and Appitizers. and they play two amazing characters, but I like them in and of themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Bran Peacock and Mr. Mike Gorgone. Yes.
Hello.
Evening
Hello.
or
How
afternoon
are
for some
you?
people as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's evening. We are in timeless zones all over the place.
Yes. It's definitely dark here.
Oh yeah, you're in Georgia, in and around Atlanta. Fuck you. How you guys doing?
Is Atlanta in Georgia?
Shut it up.
Sometimes some people don't think so. Some people think it's just its own place, kind of floating there amidst all the different districts and things.
Yeah.
Kind of like Chicago and Illinois.
Yeah, there you go.
And there it is. So, hey,
Right.
are you ready? Are you ready to improvise in this actual galaxy?
Yes, I believe I'm working on not improvising as the character I've been doing on the podcast. See if I can do other voices. This is going to be interesting.
Well, we're about to. Hey, guys, this is Improv God, Mike and Bran.
I
Nice
improv
to meet you.
God.
You're with the Holy Spirit, the holy mustache.
Yes, it's thing. Maybe you didn't know, but all people with facial hair have this link that they can just sense each other and feel. If it's stubble's a little iffy, but actual beard and mustache you can feel.
Ooh,
Peach fuzz, not at all.
You dirty man. Stop thinking that.
Hey,
God,
hippie.
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hey, Improv God on my Facebook wall. More suggestions than usual. We asked for a fake radio show, hence why I have my blue mic hanging out right here. Because we're about to go and do some old time radio shows off of the suggestions that were given on my Facebook wall. Improv God, can you go and give me a really good suggestion off that wall? We're going to do quite a few, and give me the name of the person who gave it to us, so as always we can make fun of them.
Okay. Really good one. I was looking at all the bad ones. Let me get a good one though.
I hit all the bad ones from you, Improv God.
Oh, good. There's so many good ones. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I really like this one. Did we do this one? Captain Calamity and his chaotic cohorts.
Ooh.
Captain Calamity and his chaotic
Cohorts.
Brought to you by Gleam Toothpaste. And J Star is who did the words. Is the person who said the things. Bran, you want to take over?
I shall.
Thank you so much.
It's time once again to join us for the adventures of Captain Calamity and his chaotic cohorts, brought to you every week by Gleam Toothpaste. This week, Captain Calamity tries to decorate the chaotic clubhouse. We go straight to the chaotic clubhouse, where Captain Calamity is picking out wallpaper.
I really don't know. This pattern is not going to match with my cape.
I don't know, Captain Calamity. You look good in anything.
Well,
That's why I'm your sidekick, because I know that whatever you wear, I'll look good next to you.
always good when a sidekick knows his place.
Yeah, which is beside the hero.
No, that's a little bit much. It's 2 steps to the right and 2 steps to the back.
Okay, let me hold on. Wait, I did 3. Okay,
You
one back
don't,
one.
don't have to worry about it now. It's only when we're in public.
Oh,
The public needs to know. In here,
Oh.
I need you to move around and get things, and that means you're not always going to be in the appropriate place. But wallpaper.
yeah. I like this one because it would not give me nightmares. It's got happy clowns on it.
Clowns. Are you trying to say that the base is a clown haven?
I just like
fun.
I like to think that we're fun, but we're in disguises, but we also are all kind of troubled, and that's why we're fighting crime. So it's a reminder of how troubled we are underneath our facades.
Oh, you're thinking far too deeply on this. I just want something that's going to brighten up the room. When I go out and fight crime, it brings me down. I need a place to come back to that cheers me up, that takes the edge off.
Well, then what do you want if you don't want clown stuff? I mean, you're in charge. I mean, it's not Calamity Jr. and the chaotic cohorts. It's Captain Calamity.
Well, I want the cohorts to feel good too. But my mental state drives everybody else's. So this is a very large book. I've gone through at least half of it. Most of these are too velvety for my taste. I was thinking something with a stream and a woods.
Do you want it to make it look like the whole clubhouse room is actually in a field?
Yes, I'm outside, but I'm inside.
Okay, well, I could try that.
Sure, I could open a window. Sure, I could walk out the door. But why would I want to do that when I can still sit on my couch and feel like I'm in the wilderness?
You
get me, don't you? You get me.
I get. Well, no, of course I'm going to support you in whatever you do. I mean, smoking rockets. Whatever you need is what I'll do. I'll even help roll it up there, even if it disgusts me, because I am your sidekick.
Were you smoking rockets again?
Well, yeah.
I thought I told you our ship is for transportation only, and you should not be behind the engine huffing.
But that's how I'm trying to get to my power. It's for my power. It's not. I mean, I can quit it. I can quit huffing the exhaust anytime. But
that's what my last sidekick said. That's what he told me before he died.
Wait, so is this an intervention?
You are not. Yeah, this is a one-person intervention. The cohorts are all out doing their thing. I'm intervening right now. Because if I have to get physical, I will. If I had to restrain you from going to, because I can do that. I have infinite strength.
I mean, you restrained me from having friends that time.
Yes,
because I know you can do it.
Yes,
tried to leave and go to a dance and actually talk to a girl, and you tied me down and then duct taped me, which I didn't think was a very superhero thing to do.
Sometimes love hurts.
Sure does, especially when you peel the tape off.
Right. Well, you're not very hairy anyway, so I think you were okay. It's all good. I was trying to save you from the embarrassment. The sidekick dating pool is just not something that's all that great. They tend to use you to get to me, is what basically it is.
Oh, I was wondering why they always want to meet you before they, other stuff. Like I always say, is your dad home? And it's like, he's not my dad. I'm the sidekick. He's
father figure, but not officially your dad.
Yeah.
I'm willing to teach you all the crime fighting things, but when it comes to like the dating, the other things that a normal dad would do, no, because obviously, as a superhero, my parents both died tragically.
Of course, that's the requirement.
Yeah,
I remember we went back in time and made sure that they were murdered that time.
Yes, that was it almost didn't happen, which would have mean I wouldn't have been here. So thank you for that. Thank you. You kept me going, and that's what a good sidekick does.
That's why I'm here. Because also, who would I have to hang out with if you weren't around, Captain Calamity?
Maybe some of the other cohorts, but they've got their own sidekicks. You don't want to. I don't want a jealousy situation breaking out here.
That's probably smart because, with all these we're all superpowered and we've all got, our emotions or such, and we're going through puberty and things. And there are times.
Oh God. Is that hitting you now?
Oh yeah. A lot.
Are you going to start going through your costumes?
Yeah, I feel like
Your
I'm going
tights
through
faster.
changes.
Do I got to buy another pair now?
I was going to ask you, how do you keep your leg hairs from sticking out through the spandex?
Oh, you get them removed, not your legs, the hair.
Oh, okay. Because I kind of need my legs for pursuing. Also, considering my power is one of my powers is speed. I kind of need the legs for speeding along.
True, and less hair means less drag.
Oh, that's good to know.
See, that's why I'm in charge. You don't take all these details into account.
I learned so much. You put me through so many changes, Captain.
Mental changes, and now you're physical. I'm feeling a little proud. I'm feeling like I'm getting watching you turn into a boy sidekick into a man sidekick. It's really the day every superhero looks forward to in their sidekick.
I got you a special mug.
I'm not one of those sidekicks. I'm not one of those superheroes that's constantly adding young sidekicks and getting rid of the old one to kind of keep the status quo and to keep the people, interested with the cute young sidekick. I'm okay with you maturing into this.
I really appreciate your being a one sidekick superhero, because otherwise it can get kind of confusing.
I don't mean to confuse you. I know the other cohorts, I talk a lot of stuff behind my back because they're not the face of the franchise.
No, they're not very loyal. I'm certainly the most loyal. I just wanted to make sure that's clear.
Well, that's because of the chip I implanted into you. It's a loyalty chip, of my own design. It doesn't shock or cause any permanent damage, but it just sends out waves of anxiety, and nauseousness when you ever think about, maybe teaming up with another superhero or just quitting the gig altogether.
Oh, not like I'd ever try to team up with superhero, but it is another one. But it's good to keep your options open. You the other night you're talking in your sleep. You were walking in your sleep or flying in your sleep around the clubhouse here.
I was walk flying. So I was about an inch off the ground. So I was technically flying, but it looked like I was walking.
And you kept yelling, "Calamity Kid Jr. You should probably update your resume. Calamity Kid Jr. You should probably update your resume."
Well, we had a big day planned for tomorrow, and so it's been weighing heavy on my mind. I wasn't sure you were going to make it, because obviously, in the more stressful and serious situations where I could, encounter some bodily or even more tragically, facial disfiguration.
Oh yeah.
It's the sidekick's job to get in front.
I was wondering on that.
I'm a lead from behind kind of superhero.
Oh yeah, we noticed that. We all noticed that. I noticed as I saw so many of my compatriots being mowed down to protect you.
If I'm not in the back overseeing the whole chessboard of the fight, I don't know where to send everybody. If I'm in the front and you're all behind me, I don't know where you are. It's all me up front facing the danger. I can better disperse our forces and powers and talents in a way that ends up with minimal loss of superhero life and the retention of my life. And I don't really count the sidekick body count in there, because everyone's dying to be a sidekick. I mean, you should see the stack of resumes I've got on there waiting.
Oh yeah.
Should you? I'm sorry, not it's never a certainty, but it just feels like it when the sidekick goes.
Could I ask for a special favor, since I am senior sidekick?
You are, and earned it. You have.
I was wondering about possibly attaching some kind of bulletproof material onto my costume now. I think I've earned it by leading the charge so many times, and I've got a lot of lead rolling around and bouncing around me whenever I'm fighting crime, and I'd like to cut back.
Has that not in and of itself created a bulletproof vest for you?
You would think so, but actually it just makes me louder when I'm pursuing. I can't sneak up on anybody because
you're striking fear into their hearts. You're striking fear into the hearts of evildoers everywhere with that clanking.
Oh, okay.
And maybe in the future, should you decide to graduate up to full superhero status, you know that can be your superpower, Captain Clank.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I'll try to work with that. But you know, if I fall, keep in mind that if I fall, you know, you might get hit. So you might.
Well, I think that should be your signature move, falling on the evildoers. And because you're so heavy, most likely you're just going to at least knock them out, if not kill them.
Ooh. Oh.
Does that give you a buzz? Does it
give you a buzz?
Does that get the adrenaline flowing for you?
It does. It's something about a pile on.
Are you feeling super?
Yeah.
Are you feeling like a hero?
Yeah. You know, I'm feeling a lot more super.
All right. I thought so. I thought, get over and pick a damn wallpaper, would you? Because I can't figure it out.
Blue.
Later on at the Sidekicks High School, there where other challenges are come up for the alias of Brett Brenner.
Brett Brenner.
Yeah. How you
yes,
doing?
Need to see you in
Johnson.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about some of your super activities, super extracurricular activities.
Yeah. Did I make a loud explosion with that chemistry set today?
You did, and you know, we're gonna have to rebuild because of that. You destroyed both the labs, even the one we had, you know, kept hidden from the
rebuild them back better and stronger than before. That's my motto.
Yeah, but the problem is we it was the whole destruction in the first place. You're going to owe us a little bit, at least some detention time.
Well, that'll just let me. I'll rebuild it. I can use my detention time to rebuild it because I got a lot of more experiments to run for you.
Do you happen? I was wondering now because you know you are going through that special time in a young super person's life where the powers are fluctuating.
I've been getting super hair, if you know what I'm saying.
I do because you've been mentioning it to a lot of the other students. I'm often in really inappropriate times
and showing them. It's been really
showing them.
In the gym locker room, I'm gonna say, look at me, I'm a man now.
That's true, and but you've been doing it in all the gym locker rooms, and one isn't such a problem, but the others are. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. It's not the most appropriate environment, school, for showing somebody how your secret hair grows.
Well, we're all going through changes. I just wanted everyone to not be ashamed of it.
Right. I'm thinking maybe a little shame on your part might not be the worst idea.
I'm going to be the first superhero to not wear anything.
You are definitely on track for that. You're definitely on track for that. Well, in this case, would you?
What criminal wouldn't drop everything they're doing to take a look at Captain Nude?
They would certainly look. They would certainly notice that. Now, I'm just going to bring up a practical point, though. Where are you going to hide your special tools? And I'm not talking about your special talent tools. I'm talking about the kind of tools you use to fight crime.
Push cart.
You're going to hide a push cart on you.
I don't have to hide it. I'm just going to push it.
Oh, you're going to put I see. You're going to put your tools in the push cart. I thought you meant that your tool was a push cart and you're going to try to hide it in your developing hair.
No. Well, that's just ridiculous.
You drop down,
Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. Okay? Well, a push cart. My
super hair makes me impervious to anything.
Well, why don't we test that out there?
I was in the lab when it exploded, and I'm still here.
Okay, why don't you go stand against that wall? I've got an encyclopedia here. I'm gonna toss at you, and just want you to see if you can catch it with your covering. How about that?
It's just going to bounce off. I'm warning you. You better be ready to duck. Kapwing.
Wow, that whoa, wow. Oh, God, hit me in the forehead.
Knowledge is power.
Ow, that certainly taught me. So you're stuck on this whole nude man thing.
I think it is the way to go. I was talking to the counselor last week, and I was throwing out ideas, and then I finally said, you know what? I need just to strip down to the basics, and that is when Captain Nude made his first appearance.
Just a thing. Did you notice that the school counselor looks a lot like Dr. Devious in disguise? Did you notice that?
I did not.
That might have pulled into. I don't want to stop you from expressing yourself and being yourself, but I'm just wondering if Dr.
My
Devious really
authentic super self. That's what they were talking about at the school function. Being your authentic super self.
Right, but with clothes on. I believe that was inferred or implied. They probably should have been more direct about that. Like I said, I don't want to stop you expressing yourself, but I'm wondering if maybe even just a thong or something might be helpful. Say a brightly colored thong with your logo on it, maybe.
Mr. Johnson, I'm sorry that you haven't been able to express yourself in the authentic super way that you always probably wanted to when you were here. I saw the pictures of you up on the wall in the gym. You were great once, and now look at you, a shell of your former self.
I wish you hadn't brought that up.
Sitting in your chair all day, trying to keep all of us down. You could have been something, and now look at you, clothed, bearded.
I got I'll tell you.
A half-eaten hero sandwich on your desk. Half done, just like your life. Don't tell me what to do, Mr. Johnson. It's Captain Nude or nothing.
All right, son. I guess you should know your hair, it will eventually fall out.
What?
Yeah, your hair will fall out. I mean, take a look at this, son. Look at this.
Oh
I
my
used to
God.
remember when I was full head of hair guy.
Back on. Put your cowl back on.
I remember I was full head of hair guy and go. So I'm trying to save you from some future embarrassment. Like you're in the middle of fighting somebody and all your hair starts falling out and the villains just start talking about your bald spots all over you.
Oh, is that what happened to you?
Yeah, it did. It did. And I tried using substitutes, tried using weaves, whatever, and it just didn't work. They just fell out while I was fighting. So I'm just saying you might want to prepare. You might want to prepare for that or possibly just have a robe ready, really.
Well, Mr. Johnson, I think my next chemistry experiment is going to be to regrow your hair. You should reclaim your glory. You should be out there fighting crime, not pencil pushing and being a bureaucrat at some super high school.
Thanks for believing in me.
Does that mean I can walk around nude?
Okay, go for it. You go. You be you. You be you.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Johnson.
And that leaves our heroes quite in a exposed situation. This episode of the guys is brought to you by Gleam toothpaste for when you're naked in the bathroom and you need to clean your teeth. And more adventures of the cosmic captain or something, the guys, is coming up now, where we join the dastardly villains in their lair talking shoot about the heroes.
Dr. Devious, I love what you've done with the place. I love what you've done with your rumpus room.
Thank you. I do a lot of rumping in it. It's pillowed from one corner to the other, and I like to get a little bit crazy after I've gone out and just really messed up the city.
I can understand that, although I'd like to come home to some quiet contemplation after destruction or plotting destruction. But that's why we're such good friends, I think. It's because we're so different.
It's the balance we give each other.
Now down to the... Oh, first, have a biscuit. Have a biscuit. I made some fresh ones.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, because we can't talk about world domination on an empty stomach, can we?
No. I don't want my mind wandering off like it usually does when I haven't had my biscuit.
No. It's interesting how when I hang around with you, sometimes I start speaking like you, or I have an impetus to start speaking like you. It's delightful. It's delightful.
It's my gravitas.
Now, Captain Calamity and his chaotic cohorts.
Oh, they're the worst.
Yes, and they're very alliterative, and I am not a fan. That makes them extra annoying.
The man can never make a decision.
No, he certainly can't.
He forces his sidekick to pick out everything for him.
So that is what my plan hinges on. Let's see what you think of this.
Oh,
we have to make him decide on dinner. He has to. We're going to have him order dinner.
That's diabolical because he has to.
Yes, while the actual robbery of the Empire State Building is going on, we will make him decide on dinner, and he will never be able to get away in time to thwart us.
I think we should just overwhelm him with appetizer choices.
Yes. Oh, and specials.
Yes. The daily specials are always tripping up people.
That I think that would be.
I mean, I myself know that I get a little bit flummoxed once I'm looking at the menu and I see what I want, and then the server comes over and says, "Oh, can I tell you about our specials?" And then it sounds so good, but I need to see it in writing.
Yes, and this is why I brought you in on this plan, of course, is because you understand about menus. You understand the intricacies. I usually just go to the buffet. So you know more about this for the plan.
Right. So overwhelming appetizers.
Overwhelmed with the appetizers.
Yes. He'll be so paralyzed he doesn't even get to the main course. So while he's doing, I don't know, refilling his glass with water 20 times, we'll be refilling our bags with all of our loot. Perhaps we should use to-go bags just for a theme, a bit of a theme. Put everything in styrofoam boxes, or would that be unenvironmentally conscious? I mean, with climate change going on and everything, we need a world to be there in order to rob it, don't we?
That's true. It is very important that we take care of the environment so that we have something to abuse later.
Yeah, that is why the Devious Mobile. I'm announcing this right now. I didn't tell you. But the Devious Mobile is now all electric.
Oh, you've gone fully electric now. How wonderful!
I have. Yes.
Well, the Legion of Doom headquarters now is all covered with solar panels.
I saw that.
It just makes sense.
It makes sense, but it also means all of their crime has to be done in the day.
Oh, that's true. And we're more of a nighttime organization. I'm going to have to look into nighttime power sources.
Well, we can charge by day and destroy by night.
What a wonderful way to bring about destruction on the earth.
That's where we balance each other out so well. You come up with some plans, and I'm greenifying our operation. I put some stickers on the car just so everybody knows. I've got one of those plates that says has the green tree on it and shows that we're environmentally.
And that ends the episode. Come back next week to watch the cohorts see if their doom comes about them from the green villains of progressivism and leftist liberalism. Thank you, cretins and mawkish hound scoundrels of the night. We now return to the next programming, brought to you by the Sean Landry.
That was all part of the plan that it might not work.
The batteries ran out.
She is speaking, but we cannot hear her. The ultimate torture. Oh, this would be a lovely time to talk about how wonderful Gleam toothpaste is, of course. It's also environmentally friendly.
Can you hear me now?
We can
Oh
hear.
my, yes. We hear
Tell
a
us
government.
about environmental toothpaste.
Yeah, I want to know.
I'm in fucking hell.
Oh, God.
And hell spelled backwards is le.
If you're in fucking hell and you're worried about your breath and your smile, Gleam toothpaste is the only way to go. It's the way
I
to
wish I could have heard that until Koreatown, Los Angeles internet went down again.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, lovely.
Hell spelled
Lovely.
backwards is spectrum.
Yes. Thank you guys for continuing on. I love you both. Let's do one with us actually involved.
Okay.
If our internet doesn't go down again. Improv God.
Yes, hello. Here we go. I'm gonna get one real quick.
Thank you.
Is this what they call a cluster?
Here we
Yes,
go.
this is a CF.
Louis Hirsch says, Tasty Wheats presents the Howdy Partners Show, starring Joe Howdy.
Joe Howdy. And the name of that, I am so
Louis
flip.
Louis Hirsch.
Louis Hirsch.
Louis Hirsch. Oh, that's not the name of the show. Okay.
And let's do this. Slow fade us out.
Hey, howdy, hey, howdy, hey, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
How's
My
everybody doing
good-
today?
Well, I am just as verklempt as a chicken with his head cut off.
That's quite verklempt, as we know from our readings.
Yes, that's what I understand too. Hey, did you hear about the storefront owner not too long ago?
The storefront owner, what lost his storefront, or the one that had the offensive things in the storefront, like the well, not offensive, but things that make people uncomfortable to look at, like bodily parts.
Well, that's the same person and the same thing. He lost his entire store because of the body parts. My goodness gracious, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. Where else are we gonna hang out? Because I used to like hanging out in front of the storefront.
Well, my goodness, I got an idea.
All right.
Why don't we start our own store?
I think we should.
You know what I think we should sell?
What should we sell? Please tell me.
Goldfish. I want to sell goldfish. Can we sell goldfish?
I think we should sell goldfish.
I think that's wonderful. I think Rex always has the best ideas for what to sell
Thank
or
you.
what not
Thank
to
you very
sell.
much. We could
or
put them
what
in the
to
windows in their little bowls and have them stacked so it looks like a really cool wall of goldfish. It's like a wall of gold in that store.
Oh,
People can
I
walk
like
by.
this. I like this idea a lot. But here's the conundrum. I learned that word today.
That's a good word.
Thank you. I have a word today, and today the word is conundrum.
Let's all say it. Conundrum.
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 Hey, how we gonna get all the fish? There's not a fish store to buy fishes from. What should we do?
That is a problem.
No, the
We could-
middleman. It's the middleman. You got to find the middleman. He's in the
Middleman.
middle.
Middleman know where to find things.
They
Well,
do.
let me go on out in our truck and see if I can find ourselves a middleman.
Hey, who turned off the radio?
You think she'll be back?
Can I help you with something?
Yes, I was wondering if you could sell me some fish.
Fish.
Yeah, I want to start.
You want big fish or little fish?
Well,
You want orange fish or yellow fish? You want fish that are silver? You want fish that are alive or dead?
well, see, that's the conundrum. I just learned
You're
that
from the
word
city,
today.
ain't you? Conundrum.
No, I'm actually from 4 blocks away, but I learned a new word today. And the word is conundrum. May I look at your fish and see what they are so I can sell them at my own place?
Well, let me drag my bucket in here.
All right, I'll wait. My goodness, this place is small. Wait a minute, is that a body part over there? Have you, sir?
There's the bucket.
Those are all dead fish.
Well, just put your hand there and move it around and they'll swim.
Well,
Look, they're swimming in circles.
all right. Well, because they're okay. I will go and buy the. How much do I want for these? Need help? Self-help swimming fish. That's what I'll call them. Self-help swimming fish.
Okay.
How much?
Well, it depends if you want the big ones or the small ones.
I'll take them
You
all.
take them all. Oh, it's a price deal, a package deal you want, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I would have to say it's like, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll throw the snails in for free in the bottom there.
That's nice.
And the seaweed you can have too.
I appreciate that.
Okay, I think $5. Take the whole bucket.
Well, my goodness, that's a deal for self-help fish. Here's your $5.
Thank you. You want me to drag the bucket out to your car?
Oh no, I'm a sturdy girl.
All right.
We'll return to this fine transaction scene after this word from Tasty Wheat. Tasty Wheat, the wheat you want to eat when you don't want something to taste like crap. Tasty Wheat, it's tasty. Trust me, it's tasty. And now we return to our program.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, did you find some fish?
Dee, did you get the fish? Did you get the
I
fish?
sure-
Did you get the fish?
I got fish and
We got fish.
and in there are fish and snails and green algae looking stuff.
Hey, Dee, the fish ain't moving.
The fish, them fish ain't moving. That one's moving, but that's only because I'm touching it.
Well, it's called I like to call them the self-help fish. You gotta help them swim.
Oh, I like that too, because you know what? If they're dead, you can look at them. They're floating, and feel better about yourself.
Exactly.
You feel better about yourself because you ain't dead and they dead.
Exactly. Now the thing is, we got to sell them pretty fast because I don't know. I'm not a scientist or a fishographist or nothing, but what I would assume is the longer they are dead in this in any of the fish tanks, the more they turn into skeletons.
Hey, Dee.
Oh,
Hey,
we could make that a side business for Halloween, though. Since we could sell just the fish skeletons.
Trevor.
What?
Trevor.
What?
I'm trying to ask Dee a big question.
All right, well, you go on and ask it. All you have to do is knock me down.
You interrupted me, man. You interrupted me, Trevor. You always interrupted me.
I know.
You think you're better.
Well, we come out the womb at the same time.
Oh,
so I
Lord
know.
have
we
mercy.
didn't.
Here we
No,
go again.
I was out of that womb 10 seconds before you, Trevor.
Oh, I got only because you're trying to hold me back.
That's right.
Boys.
Right.
What?
Let the man say his piece to me, and then we'll get to it. With both of y'all,
What?
it's always a conundrum. I think that fits into the conversation.
I'm
Excuse
going to
me.
assume so.
I was
I'm going to assume so.
Oh my goodness, it's little Billy Bob from across the street. Hello, little Billy Bob.
Oh,
How you doing?
you getting bigger every day.
Thank you. My mama does feed me lots of corn pone.
That makes for strong bones and
Yeah.
strong teeth.
That
Almost
was-
as strong
that's
as
what
with
she
clean
said.
toothpaste.
I can see it all around you.
Yeah.
I can see it all around your mouth.
My mama said that I can get me a pet, and I wanted to get me a fish.
Well, my goodness, you come to the right place.
What timing?
Thank you.
Wonderful timing.
We have fish right here in this bucket. Which one would you like?
Why are all the fishes floating on their back?
Because they're self-help fish.
Oh. So I'd have to be like a little fishy nurse?
Yes, you are like a fishy nurse.
Okay.
I can sell you the big one that's floating upside down for only 5 cents.
He's staring at me.
Because he is sleeping.
He's sleeping
when
with
they
his
look at
eyes.
you, when they look at you, that means they've connected and they've imprinted on you, and that's the fish for you. Because when they look at you,
I'll take the fish that's connecting to me.
All righty, let me just go and wrap that up for you. Would you like it in plastic or paper?
What's the best for the fish?
At this point, either one.
Okay, I'll take paper because that is more economically responsible.
That's right. Let me go and let me just wrap that up for you.
Okay.
We'll return to find out how well wrapped the fish were after this word from Tasty Wheats.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Have you ever thought about serving your child something that is relatively nutritious, but really isn't because we just put whatever we want on the plate? You might want to go and try our delicious cereal. Now, with 14,000 different flavors, all of them with monosodium.
I serve my children tasty whenever they come in the room, and I need to tell them to smell.
And that's a good promise for you. Try our wheat. Or is it?
My mama said she was so happy with the fish.
Well, my goodness, you tell your mama thank you from the 3 of us.
So she thought I should give you a present.
Let me go and take a look at your present. Like, you guys want to see his present?
I want to see the present. I want to see it first. I want to see it first.
I was born first. I should get to see it first.
Well, if I was born
Guys,
second-
it's a competition again.
It-
You always makes your lives a conundrum. I'm using this word until I die.
I'm just going to call you Conundrum from now on.
Well, I like that very much.
Hey, Conundrum.
Thank you, baby. What you going get? What's your present?
Well, I dragged my dead dog across the street and and you can have him.
Oh my goodness! It looks like he was shot in the face.
Yeah, Daddy was cleaning his gun, or so he claims.
My goodness, we got a dead dog.
We're
Wonderful.
expanded. That's expanding our stock.
Yeah, we can do that. We can have a special dead dog store too. Or else the self-help dog.
Dog. I like how you think.
Uh-huh.
My goodness, so many things go on this porch. It makes me happy. I know you and the neighbors and a dead dog and dead fishes.
You know what I like about our business? We're saving money because we don't have to feed any of these pets.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah,
Hey,
that is.
guys, all this working
Low
with
overhead.
dead animals has made me hungry. Who would like a nice bowl of wheat?
I want some tasty wheat, not just wheat. I want
Wheat.
tasty wheat.
Well, let me go on inside. You know what?
You would, Trevor. You're always stealing my bowl when you're in the high chair.
Uh-huh.
I'll come out and
I
give us
need-
2 bowls of tasty wheat. Next thing I look over, there's 2 empty bowls of tasty wheat because you steal everything.
Because I got there first.
Guys. What's
What?
my new name?
Conundrum.
Stop making it like my name. Let's get off this porch and have some wheat with our dead animals.
That will be lovely. And so we come to another end, the end of another program for a Howdy Partners show starring Joe Howdy. Joe Howdy, of course, could not appear this week, but he sends his regards to listeners. Join us next week when the Howdy Partners will, of course, find something else to sell.
us another one, Improv God.
Got enough time?
Yeah, we do. I know, I don't mind at all. That's actually, I know who gave us that. That is our Kevin Garcia Doyle from Honolulu, who gave us that one. I know at least one person who could probably do a decent Chico Marx in this place. Are we ready?
What's my phrase starring Chico Marx?
Yep, and I will be the announcer.
Very good.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What's My Phrase? The phrase that no one can get right off the bat. My name is Mary Sue Williamson, and we are here to go and give you a phrase that you'll never get. And our star for the evening, you know him, the man, the piano man, Mr. Chico Marx.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hey, it's a great day. You having a good time here? We're going to have a good time. You're going to try to guess the phrase. Why don't you first, you got to bring in the guest. Who I got to talk to?
Well, first we have a guest from Van Nuys, California. He has been living there for the last 5 years, and he happens to be a construction worker. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brad Johansson.
Well, hello there, Brad. Are you a pinochle player?
Well, yeah, I believe I am ready to play. I've been practicing. I've been looking up lots of phrases in books and things and underlining them, and I'm a little nervous.
Okay, well, we try a phrase with you. First of all, you got to look at the board and see what it says there.
Okay, it's blank right now. There's an article. The. I see the.
Okay, so what is the phrase?
Wow. Do I get a clue of any kind? Can I spin a wheel?
What's a clue?
The word begins with a V, and it has something to do with Christmas.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to just, should I just solve it? Solve the whole thing? I'm going to say the violin is broken because Santa Claus stepped on it.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
No, the common phrase.
But you can always go and take your $0 amount of dollars and add on possibly just for a bonus round because no one has guessed in how many years, Chico?
No, nobody get the phrase, but you were close. You were close. The violin is broken because I kicked it and my dog. That was the phrase.
Oh, God, that's so close. That's more regional. That's a regional difference in phrase.
Very, very regional. So we're going to tell Chico, we're going to put up another phrase that you gave me yesterday about how I look because Chico Marx, you hound.
Okay, so who's our next guest, the Terang?
Oh, no, we're going to use the same guest.
Oh, we're going to use the same satisfactory guest, so who couldn't get the last phrase?
Okay, right. You almost walked out the door. I had a cab waiting now.
So okay. How often do you play a pinochle?
What's that?
How often do you play a pinochle?
I play, well, not as much as I used to because sprained my fingers there. That's a small piano, right? Yeah, I don't play that as much as I used to.
Well, he's not going to get this phrase either.
Well, we're going to give up on you now. Well, you can keep heading out the door. Thank you very much for playing What's My Phrase?
All right, this has been great.
Our next contestant is also from Van Nuys, California, and happens to also be a construction worker. Who knew on the same show? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Henderson.
Hi. Yes, happy to be here. I did think I was going in to see a recording of a telenovela. So I guess I can try to guess the phrase.
You were going to go there, but what they do is they move the ropes around, so we bring the audience in here.
Ropes always confuse me, so that's probably a good guess.
You got to watch out for the velvet ropes; they'll get you every time.
Mm-hmm.
So now the next phrase you have to guess. Give him a clue.
Your clue is something that you would never see walking down the street.
Oh, that's a good one. My dad, because he died last year.
Oh my goodness, that's absolutely correct.
He's a winner.
Chico, tell him what he's won.
You won lots of stuff because nobody has won for the last 5 years. So you get yourself, you have 3 cars, you have a house, you have a washing machine, you have a dryer, you have a wife. We had the wife on, that was last year. We tried to sell a wife. Well, nobody got the phrase right. So you get the wife and you get 5 dogs.
I'm
and you
single.
Get 100 pounds of hamburger meat and a piccolo.
Oh, no.
What are you going to do with all that stuff, including the piccolo?
Oh, wow. This is like a dream come true. I am in construction. I was thinking about building a house. That just completely saves me the time of having to do that. I've been wondering about playing an instrument. Piccolo was not on my list, but it is now. Because you don't just throw away.
Okay, you're talking too much. My goodness.
By the way, we're not over yet. You want to play for double or nothing?
Would you like to play for double or nothing?
Oh, yes, because my mom is already dead too. So if you ask me the same question, I got an answer.
All righty, Chico.
The double or nothing question is, what do I have in my pocket?
Well, I can see you, so your hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. You lose everything. I have a Bunsen burner.
Oh.
He loaned it from Harpo because Harpo has everything in his pockets. I'm terribly sorry, Mark Henderson. You go home empty-handed. But as a special prize, just because you actually guessed the first question, you get a pizza pie.
Oh, well, I'll take it. Does it have
Chico, can you go and say what that prize is to Mark Henderson?
Oh, you get the pizza pie. It's a big pizza pie.
Can you say that word again?
A pizza pie.
Can you say that word again?
I can say it again. A pizza pie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not racist whatsoever.
But the question is, do you want to play for double or nothing with the pizza pie?
Would you like to play for double or nothing with the pizza pie?
I shouldn't, but I'm really feeling good about it. I'm at 50% right now, which is Hall of Fame numbers if I was a baseball player for batting average. So yes, I will.
All righty. And actually, you gave me this question, Chico, to go and ask him. Why don't you come on in, Chico? I will ask this question for him.
Bring it, Chico.
Do you remember my name? The announcer's name. Do you remember my name?
I wasn't in the studio when you started the show. They just pulled me out of the ropes.
Yeah, my cab hasn't shown up yet. I think I remember your name.
I'm sorry you're not playing, but do you remember my name?
I do. Answer, buzz in. Yes, I remember your name.
And the answer is?
Mary.
You didn't ask him to say it. You just asked him if he remembered. He said he remembered.
True.
He's got the question right.
That's true.
He got the
question. Congratulations!
You get the 2 pizza pies.
All right, cool. Because I'm really hungry.
Can you split?
Would you like to go for double or nothing?
Sure. Or me or him?
For both of you. Double
All right,
or nothing.
Sure. I'll decide for him. Let's go double or nothing.
Double or nothing. The question is, what color are my socks?
Oh, God. I'm looking at them, but this could be like one of those tricks where they put up a thing of like a dress and everybody disagrees on what color it is. So I'm going to say
there's a lot of dirt on there, man. It could be caked on and covering up the original color.
There's brown. Brown is definitely in there. There's some green.
You have 5 seconds.
That's like algae or something. Could that be Argyle? Could that be Argyle?
Argyle. Let's go Argyle.
Argyle. They're Argyle.
I'm sorry. It's a trick question.
Yeah.
If I could get it out of my lips.
Sure.
It's a trick question. I'm not wearing socks. Those are my ankles.
And his ankles are filthy.
You should see a doctor.
I'm sorry, Mark Henderson, and the guy whose name I forgot because I forgot my name too. Guys, it's been a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is What's My Phrase, brought to you by Chico Marks. Tune in next week when we hopefully will get a better Marx brother. what a joy. First off, I can't thank you enough for covering for the nightmares.
Did you guys get to hear
I was
any of it?
afraid. I was afraid we were talking over you and you weren't able to get a word in.
No,
the technical
no.
side.
You guys could have done the entire fucking show. You would have never noticed us.
It was the night. It was the night of the Spectrum horror.
This is.
Oh,
It has been literally a nightmare when it comes to internet connection where I live, and I live in a major fucking city. So, thank you for covering, Ted. Thank you for covering. From what I did when I finally did get on, we finally did get on. Your announcing makes me laugh.
that was wonderful.
Improv God.
That was fun. We somehow managed to figure it out. And then
Right.
Brandon and I just went and Improv God jumped in with the editing. So
That was cool.
And this is what improv is all about. Am I right?
Making stuff up or
That's
making
right.
shit up, depending on what time of day it is.
Right now, I'm drinking. We're fucking making shit up.
And I got to pull up my Simpsons teenager voice. Oh my god!
I'm loving. From what I heard, I'm just loving it. Just gargle after this show. That's gonna hurt.
No, the one that really kills my voice is if I try to do crusty and oh god, this is a really hard one on the vocal cords, but
Yeah.
it works out pretty well.
Nice.
I can't do crusty kills though. I did a little Ernest T. Bass from Andy Griffith's show.
That's right.
I cannot wait to see this.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. This is fun.
It's me. It's me. It's
It's
Ernest.
Ernest.
Hey, my sweet Rowena. Howard Morris, one of the
That is
gods of
hilarious.
comedy.
Exactly, man. When is who is up on your next podcast for Hitchhikers and Appitizers?
As in next episode we're releasing or who we're recording with?
Oh, next
week-
episode coming up.
Next week it's Gary Anthony Williams.
The legend, Gary Anthony Williams.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious, man. Here in LA.
Nice guy. Super nice guy, too.
Really cool dude. Yeah, really
He killed it. He was so much fun. He played Pankran Kelton, who was vying to become the poet laureate of the multiverse.
Oh,
And so he went off on these just fantastic, monologue rhymes where he I'm gonna lay one down for you now, and he's just go and do a whole, instant poem. We're just sitting there yeah, he's way better than us.
Oh, and he was like, and by the end he did one that was almost a recap of the episode, and I'm thinking, how did you remember all that?
because he's brilliant.
Yeah, that's what
He's brilliant. Guys, again, if you could, Improv God, pull up you can go and watch or listen to Hitchhikers and Appetizers on iTunes. They are also on
podcast stuff, YouTube, iTunes.
Yeah, I did put it. Well, it's on iTunes. I actually did sort of turn them into videos. I mean, but they're still kind of audio with just a little Starfield kind of flying around and stuff. But if you look at it on YouTube, it is on there as well. First 2 seasons.
Definitely check it out, guys. Also, anybody who's watching on any of the Twitch channels and all the rest, you can go and give to the Pack Theater at Venmo. You can go and watch episodes coming up after ours, which includes Go Sketch Yourself and Wizarding World Live. And I love these guys.
Hopefully, because they're here too in LA, and
They're probably in a better
Spectrum.
area with better internet
because
connection.
I'm not saying
Because
that,
Ted's the Improv God is here in LA.
I'm not
His
saying
is,
internet's bad for Spectrum, but Spectrum, spectrally
really,
looking at
Spectrum.
the
See,
Spectrum.
we're just gonna keep saying Spectrum.
If
So,
you ever need
you
internet,
just
don't
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
You could just call them rectum, instead of
Rectum.
spectrum. So,
Rectum.
Spectrum,
is good.
Spectrum.
Because that's not going to offend
Rectum.
anybody who's paying ads on the Pack Theater.
No.
With that said, guys, thank you very much. I would like to do this again with us actually here. I'd love
Yes,
to have you
please,
back
For the whole show.
please.
for the whole show. Thank you, Improv God, which is Mr. Ted Harris. I love you very much, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, OG.
Yay. Thank you, OG Improv God. Tune in next week for more fun from the Seniors Improv. I'm Sean Landry.
On Summers.
Peace, love, and soul.